speaker this evening. So first of all, my name is Kristen Wyatt. I've been with this company for a couple of years. I'm a platinum with the company, and I am really just so humbled and feel just really honored to be here with you guys tonight, specifically to introduce my friend and mentor of mine, Mariel Filippone. She is actually the top earner in our company, has years of experience in this industry, but even longer of experience in traditional business and specifically in the fitness and health space. And tons of people on here that I'm seeing actually hop on are participating in her round 3 challenge that's going on. I'm in this challenge. It's my first one. I just had a baby, so I was ready for round 3 to kick in. And we have even somebody on here, I think, that won $1,500 on the last one. Anyway, we've all been loving getting that extra love and attention and mentorship from Mariel on the fitness side, because what we have always gotten from her is the mentorship and attention from a business perspective. She has personally really handheld me through learning so many ins and outs of this particular type of industry. And so I just feel really honored that she's even on here and setting aside time in her evening away from her family to share with you guys a little bit about herself and why her family chose this company in particular. And that's what I love about her. She's such a family woman. She's got beautiful kiddos that I love. One of them is particularly, we're real close. Don't tell the other ones, but me and her, we're really tight. But anyway, so I just feel so excited for you guys to meet her, Miss Mariel Filippone. I will let you take it away, and I'll share my screen for those slides.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mama. I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited. I'm always I just come from a place of just sheer gratitude. So I hope that gets across in my heart, and I hope you hear that tonight, because a couple years ago I didn't have the pleasure of knowing Kristen Wyatt, who just said the nicest things about me and my family. And yes, it's no lie, her and my oldest daughter have a connection, and it's just a really special place to be and grow a business and a company to align our family with. When I got in this industry, gosh, a few years ago, I never really knew enough about this industry. I really, really did not give it the time of day. That sounds really, I guess ignorant of me, if you will, but I really, thought I knew what it was. And I owned a real business. I owned gyms, actually, in San Diego, Southern California, where we're from, where I've lived my entire life. And so we had successful gyms. And I'm not trying to say that to be boastful. I gave my heart and soul and every last dollar into building those. And, different investors, private partners, things like that. And then we solely owned them outright, just my husband and I. And that was a good feeling, but it took us years to get to that point. In fact, 3 years to where we could start writing ourselves checks. And so when somebody, would come into my gym wanting me to look at this industry of, relationship marketing, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, we always were a hard no, but we didn't know what we were saying no to at the time. And it wasn't until we had our 3rd child within 3 years, and we figured out what was causing that. And we basically, got to a place where I was more open to taking a look, because here I was handing over my children for other people to watch. You have 1 child and your mom will help you watch kids. You have 2 and maybe she'll help. You have 3 and your own mother won't return your phone calls anymore, especially when they're under the age of 3. And so, no one tells you that when you're having kids, right? And so anyhow, I just really got to a place where I was open to taking a look at the industry. And I think that's first and foremost what's important, is somebody has shared this with you tonight, because maybe you have a 1% curiosity. Maybe you're at a place where everything's changed in 2020. Globally, we're experiencing something we've never experienced before. And maybe, just maybe, this could be the answer to your prayers. People don't walk around wearing t-shirts saying, I need to make $200 per month extra to save my family from financial debt. I need to make, $500 this week. People don't wear and advertise those things. And so for whatever reason, money is discussed in a taboo setting. Well, more and more now it's being, discussed because it's right up there with oxygen. We need it to survive. And so we feel very passionate about sharing this opportunity with everybody, and at least educating, people about this industry a lot more so than, maybe you were like me years ago. And within the first, couple months of being in this industry, my eyes really opened. My husband was not supportive, first of all, when I got involved in this industry. And what's amazing is we're actually camping in a trailer on a lake in the middle of nowhere in Utah. And my husband is way on board for this industry now. he just took our kids out on a boat ride. And, what I love about this is it gives you the freedom and flexibility to take calls like this, do a webinar like this, work like this whenever you want, and based on your schedule, instead of really operating around someone else's schedule. And so that really has been just a complete mind shift change for us, right? And so anyhow, I get to share some slides with you and share about the quintessential bioscience story, because somebody that cared enough about me, a good friend of ours, picked up the phone a couple years ago and said, "Hey, Mariel, you're in the space of, working from home and the computer and your phone, or you're trying to get into the space and be successful in this industry. Why don't you take a look at this company? This company is on the ground floor. This company is young. This company, is open to hearing from people that have ideas, that want their voices to be heard." And I was a part of a company, yes, a previous company, that I didn't have a voice. I was maybe just a number in a way, and that's okay, right? That's definitely okay. I'm glad for the experience, absolutely. But in this company here with Q, the fact that it's young, the fact that it is ground floor, you get to truly be a part of something that is not just history in the making from a company standpoint, but history in the making from a nutraceutical and hemp oil standpoint. And that coupled, that trifecta, if you will, is just mind-blowing for our industry. The fact that this is a phenomenon happening on 3 different levels, is incredible. So you really truly do get to live life on your terms based on how you want to. And we know we have the systems and the opportunity to get you there. So we believe it's the right company at the right time. Even though the company was founded in 2012 and our corporate office is actually in Utah, we've had rapid expansion since January 2018. I mean, unheard of in our industry. And actually in 2020, we are the third fastest growing company in our industry, which again is just exciting to be a part of. And we have this man right here to thank, our founder and CEO, Mr. Mark Wilson. Not only has he spent 30 plus years in successful real estate commercial development, he's a 2-time Super Bowl winning champion quarterback, but he's also just a really brilliant financial consultant, entrepreneur. He actually retired to the golf course, and after 6 months of golfing said, "I can't do this anymore. I have to wake up and live life and with purpose and meaning." And so maybe, some of you may have known his football, past. He is still very much a champion at heart, and he is building this company to be the next 100 million per year and $1 billion company. We call it our $1 billion march. So I really believe, the combination of being at the right place at the right time with the right mentors and having the right product line and opportunity, most importantly, is really just, there's nothing out there like it. This is our senior vice president of global sales, who actually is now our president and owner. He is also a phenomenal mentor. He's our personal mentor, Kristen's personal mentor. We have access to this man, and I believe this man right here is why Q is where it's at. Thankful for Mr. Mark Wilson, of course, in finding Mr. Jake Spencer and making sure that we could have the best compensation that I have personally seen in the industry. A lot of companies say that, but they don't necessarily have the numbers to prove it. And we have had the numbers, and it's been exciting to see what's happened since the January 2018. I would say this is our gatekeeper of products. If you're a product fan and you love natural, holistic, safe ingredients, then you've definitely, we're going to welcome you home right now. Dr. Stephen Kimberly, not only does he have 39 years experience as a, health advocate, MD, naturopath, etc. He also was the senior editor of WebMD for over 14 years before he walked away from that project, his team of doctors, And that was a complete paradigm shift in our world, quite frankly. Nobody before that Googled their symptoms and found out what they could just do over the counter or at home. So he completely turned the world on its side with that project. But he walked away from that, retired from that, and he is our chief science officer here at Q. He purposely, didn't want to get into this industry unless it was going to be done right. And because Mr. Mark Wilson promised that we would do everything right here and that science doesn't stand still, we're not just a network marketing company that will sell the same product or any product for a buck. We will sell what's good, what's wholesome, that comes from whole plants, micronutrients that are not synthetically just modified and made in a lab, but they come from whole plants, whole foods. These are our 4 best sellers right here. Our Q Max is our micronutrient, 36 daily vitamins, minerals. I, for one, firmly believe my 18 plus years experience helping people lose weight, get in shape, tens of thousands, by the way. I have had all of my clients get on these supplements. Q Max specifically is incredible with all the research and data backing it. We also have our anti-inflammatory, our Align. Our Q-Biotics is unlike any probiotics you've ever tried before. It's incredible. And then our Q-Fuse would be our hemp oil that is proprietary blends and also patented how we make it. So the actual process is patented as well. Nobody has our micellization process that we make, how we make our hemp oil. So anyhow, we have a full suite of products. And that's what I loved as well. When you get into this industry and when you join, our team, you are not dead in the water when somebody says, well, I don't want leggings, or I don't want perfume, or I don't want, skincare, or I don't want, weight loss. We can point to so many other verticals that we have to where your business has long-term sustainability. I have been in the industry specifically of weight loss and training people in fitness and detoxing and helping people cleanse and flush out their systems, again, for over 18 years, almost 19. And weight loss is a revolving door. Every 90 days, do I love shakes? Yes. Do I want everyone on shakes? Yes. Do I want everybody taking extra protein? Yes. But I know the longevity of weight loss is not there from a business perspective. So the fact that we have had major growth in our immunity boosting products, our immune boosters have been insane this year, 2020 specifically. We know we have long-term residual high retention, which means check after check, month after month in terms of business. So we also are really passionate about helping people make lifestyle changes. I believe there are a lot of companies out there that only focus on weight loss, and I believe that it's exclusive. I believe that not everybody feels included if they don't have a six-pack or if they are never going to have one. We really here at Q believe that everybody has a place in our Q Fit program, and that we have personalized meal plans and fitness for all levels. I'm really, really proud that we don't just teach you how to do burpees after burpees after burpees. We help you with things that you can actually accomplish and that you feel good about, and that you might break a sweat from, doing a couple extra things per day. It's more of the accountability, the culture, the community that we provide with Q Fit. It's not about trying to get every single person to show off, again, their biceps and their legs and their booties and their abs. That's okay. And I'm not attacking any one program. I just want people to wake up and say, I feel better. I could go on that walk with my grandchild. I could swim in, a pool with my grandbaby for the first time, whatever it is, or my daughter and I did this. We see families getting fit together, and that's our passion here at Q. So these are actually really popular. Nobody really has anything like these that tastes good, I should also say, because oral sprays typically aren't known for being super popular, but they're actually the fastest way to get instant benefits because they're sublingual, which means your vitamins can easily, again, be absorbed under your tongue. And our 3 best sellers for vitamins are B12, vitamin D, and vitamin C. And our vitamin C has zinc. So actually what's really cool is in this specific time and place and where we are in this season, that's what everybody is discussing. The buzz vitamins that are out there, the buzzword, what you want all of your family and your loved ones on: vitamin C, vitamin D, and B12. And so I would highly recommend those bare minimum. If you don't like swallowing pills, this is a great way to, again, really kind of arm yourself during cold and flu seasons. But also they're methylated B12, which is a little bit different. And then our number one seller out of our sprays would be our sleep spray, because it actually works and it's effective, even though it is a natural, aid. Natural products in my almost 19 years haven't been super effective until I met Q, until I, met the doctors here that stand behind Q and how they make things and how they chelate things. And it's just very different. And then we also have a boost spray and a relief spray. Anyhow, our full spectrum hemp, though, is what everybody is talking about. The whole world has been talking about, 3 little letters called CBD. Now, we believe CBD is awesome, but we actually believe that full spectrum hemp oil is far superior. And that's what we offer, our ambassadors. And that's what we would offer your team and your customers when you join us. And people are out looking and buying. But the thing is they would rather buy from someone they know, like, and trust versus just something off the internet that's random, or something at a gas station, which is even worse. And so really we're capitalizing from a business perspective on the market trends, on what's happening around the world. So not only do we have the hottest products that people are trying to get their hands on, we have the best prices, and then we can turn around and teach you how to get credit for introducing people to this line. And so we are growing our markets in 17 different countries. You might not know anybody in the UK, or you might not know anybody in, Japan or Australia, but you might know someone that knows someone. And that's the whole point, is really that word of mouth advertising. And then our 2 best sellers, in the hemp space would be our cinnamon hemp oil. It's really delicious. We also have berry and mocha flavored, and we have an unflavored, and we have a pet specific one as well. And then our Excel cream or our Renew cream are great for muscle tension release, sore muscles, any sort of discomfort. We don't make any claims, of course, but we always say, please try them. We have a 30-day, 100% money back guarantee on all of our products. And so we really recommend that you try them for yourself. And then we have a whole full suite of hemp products, which is not what a lot of people have spent the last 10 years creating. Our hemp partners have spent over 10 years on research development. We see a lot of labels getting slapped on a white labeled product, and people trying to get in this space right now where they can't even guarantee where the sourcing comes from. They can't guarantee anything, quite frankly, behind their products. And we can. We're really proud of where our products come from. You can actually tour our hemp facility here in Utah. And we're really proud of the level of high grade products that we have here. And then we always just ask you to just see where you see yourself. I really believe that you would want to join our team. Every single person is looking to join our team. Absolutely. We do have a wholesale customer option that you can definitely pay $10 a year to be able to shop at a discount. But I go straight to talking to people about becoming an ambassador. I mean, for only $40 on top of whatever products you're going to want to try for yourself, you can have a business right on your phone. And I know some people think, oh my goodness, wait, what? I can't do that, right? But you're not by yourself. You have a team of support. You have amazing business app that comes right onto your phone that you get to use. You have a personalized replicated website and a back office, and we teach you our system. We support you. We have a guaranteed system that if you just follow it, you don't have to be that person that people are running from. You don't have to be afraid to tell your friends and your sister and your neighbor and your cousins and your uncle, about this product line and about this company opportunity. Everyone in the world is looking to diversify and how they can make money from their phones, specifically now. I will tell you, I've been in this industry for a few years, and it wasn't until COVID happened that people did not know the word Zoom. They didn't even know how to Zoom. And now Zoom is a household name all the way down to 3-year-olds. Everyone knows how to Zoom. And that's all we do. We hop on Zooms like this. We let people know this company exists, and people will tell you, I want to join that company. That's a fun, awesome, healthy option for my family and friends. I want in at the ground floor. and you will be blown away how many people actually want to be a part of this. We're a fast moving machine. We have 4 ways that we pay. I won't get into all the details on this right now. Just know that you get paid on anyone that signs up on your website. You would get your own website for that $40. In addition, again, you would spend maybe another $120 or $150 on products. I spent about $250 on products because I wanted to try a little of everything. I don't really think you need to spend, hundreds and thousands. I think you should try a few, maybe pick 4 or 5 products that you can honestly speak from a great perspective when people ask you about them. And then we can teach you how to get paid. This chart right here, I know it looks like it's a little, algebra, German, scary for some of you that don't understand. And that's okay. Bottom line is, it's a black and white amount. You know exactly what you're going to make down to the penny. And that's what I love. There's no approximate earnings. It's not like someone says, well, how much would I make if I sold one product? A lot of these companies, it's like, well, you would approximately make this percentage if this person enrolled on this day and it was this day of the month and you also had a sales team. No, here it's simple. You have customers that sign, you get paid, and you get paid monthly on customers. That's huge. You also get paid, box number 2, when somebody says, I want to join your team. And I guarantee you someone will, and you will be shocked because we always are. Again, people don't wear t-shirts saying, I need to make extra money. But when you start having the conversations, they say, I've been praying and praying and praying for this. Thank you for sharing. Number 3 are bonuses, which we have extra bonus money on the table this month. So because it's the summertime, and because twice a year, there are extra bonuses right around the holidays before Christmas and then in the summer. So I highly recommend that you get back with the person that introduced you to this and say, I want to make those extra summer bonuses before the end of the month, right? And then we have an amazing 4th way that we get paid, and that is financial mentoring. And it is really incredible, and it's changed a lot of our families' lives here in Q, our team members' lives, because, let's be honest, traditionally, if you want financial coaching, you have to have a lot of money for a company to pay attention to you. And here, when you sign up day 1, they right away help you with a plan. They right away help navigate what your goals are and how you're going to get there. And they might help you say, okay, this is going to happen in 6 months, or it's going to happen in 5 years based on what your dreams are. And it's been amazing to see personal friends of mine get out of debt, be able to save for things that they want, be able to, do just extraordinary things because of the financial mentoring that is free, that comes for free when you join us. It's part of our culture here at Q because we really saw that in this industry, people would really try to, kind of be boastful about cars and houses and trips, online, and then come to find out they had nothing in the bank account. That's not what we stand for here at Q. We actually say it's cooler to save than to spend. And kind of funny story. My husband took that very literally, that we had an RV rental 2 months ago that completely broke down on us night 1. And I said, you've got to be kidding me with the kind of income that we make here. Thank God to Q and thank goodness for Q. And he looked right at me and said, well, it's cooler to save than to spend. I said, okay, you got me, right? Anyhow, it was fixed the next morning. But anyhow, just kind of a funny aside. I just want to end in saying that we are super excited for where the company is going. We know the future is in your hands ultimately, but we also know that we would never just have somebody enroll with us and start their business with us and then leave you to fend for yourself. We don't do well until you do well. And so your dreams and your goals become ours, and we take that very seriously. And we don't just sign people up to sign people up. There's no extra bonusing on that. We really, again, do well when you do well. And that's really, really important to our team of leadership. And it really is the cornerstone of why we are different here at Q. So definitely get signed up with us, as soon as possible. It's a relatively low startup cost to start your own business. I know for my own, gyms, we definitely couldn't have started a business for $250 out the door, including tax and shipping, and also have all the great tax write-offs from working from home and all the blessings that this business has provided. I would still be physically in a gym working, teaching 4 to 6 classes a day right now if I hadn't taken a look at this industry. And actually, maybe I wouldn't have been in a gym. I would have not been able to control what's happening around the world right now. So it's very, very smart that if you do have desires to make a difference in your life, it's good to start sooner than later. And I just know that somebody once told me that if I wanted the next 5 years of my life to look different than the previous 5 years, I had to make a difference and I had to do something different. And the only way that I know that's different, that's working, is this online social sharing platform. And we know that people want and need what we have. They just might not know we exist, which is the best thing because you want a ground floor opportunity. I've seen people in this industry, do decent, do well, make some good money, but they miss the timing of their company by 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, some of them 40 years. And so for you to be looking at this is exciting. And we want you to know that this doesn't come around, all the time. So join us, get started, let's go, and let's make your family and your financial future better than where it's ever been.